only about a half hour east of North Platte and minutes away from the beautiful Jeffrey Reservoir in the middle of Lincoln County's hills and canyons. Potter's Pasture encompasses 1,300 acres of privately owned land and about 15 miles of bike trails, ranging from hillside roads to pasture roads to gnarly forest single track. And it comprises some of the best mountain biking that western Nebraska has to offer. The maintenance of the trails is done in a very unique Nebraskan way, with the pasture being leased to local ranchers for at least 6 months of the year, who in turn use them to graze cattle, and more importantly, to keep the trails warm. In addition, a committed core of local riders and hardy souls maintain the campgrounds and trails, trimming trees, keeping away tall grass, while at the same time checking spigots or replacing trail markers. Through their efforts, most trails are also named and marked throughout the pasture, and a map was created that includes a color-coded system to rank trails by their difficulty. Another direct benefit of central Nebraska's public power and irrigation district is that part of the water is diverted to the supply canal, which runs for about 76 miles on the south side of the Platte River Valley, offering some interesting outdoor recreational opportunities, and along the way forms 26 small lakes. The public is permitted to use the entire length of the supply canal for recreational purposes, excluding areas around Central's 3 hydroelectric plants and NPPD's Canada steam plant. Much of the supply canal runs parallel to state, county, or maintenance roads, but one important thing to keep in mind if you're planning to use the canal is that in order to prevent bank erosion, only wakeless boating is allowed, which makes it ideal for scenic and enjoyable kayaking trips.
Oh, it's just so relaxing to come down here and just float down the river and see all the scenery and the pretty trees, the evergreen trees. And this year everything is so green and pretty, and all the pretty flowers and some wildlife and stuff you can see from time to time.
It was great. Very relaxing, very enjoyable. Nice little workout at times if you wanted to.
Other than that, the current, I mean, you just floated with the current. And if you wanted to, yes, you could paddle.
Tubing in North Platte is something that is truly unique and just a lot of fun to do anytime. If you're looking for something that's going to be completely unique, that you are not going to get an experience anywhere else, this is what you need to do. Tanking is something when you tell somebody about it that is not from Nebraska, they look at you like you're a little bit crazy. But we literally take a round horse tank and we put seats in the bottom of it so that you can actually sit in it with who knows how many people. It depends on your tank size. You can have 6, 10, whatever, biggest tank you can find. And you just basically float down the river in a tank. But it's just a lot of fun.
A trip to North Platte just wouldn't be complete without a visit to the Fort Cody Trading Post store or a stop by the Lincoln County Historical Museum, home to a historical village replica, and also to the famous World War II canteen, a place where between 1942 and 1945, 6 million GIs were served food as their trains stopped by to fill their water tanks. As you can see, North Platte and Lincoln County are the perfect destinations to explore the wonders of the Western frontier, and to also discover a myriad of new locations for all sorts of outdoor recreation and water sports on its many lakes and the Supply Canal.